I speak unto thee this day, and I say, when you see the high-minded efforts of men to re-image me, what do they bring forth? I say they bring forth darkness, they bring forth decay, and they bring forth damnation. For I say that men in all of their pride are nothing but fools, and when they try to re-image me, I say they bring forth nothing but death in the same. For I say that men are not meant to be in the seat of re-imaging me, but I say that men are meant to be in obedience unto me. And I say, when men will tamper with what it is that I, the living God, have intended, that which I have ordained, I say they can do nothing but bring forth troubles. Now I say, if you really consider that I, the living God, never ever intended for troubles to be on every hand as they are in this wicked generation. But I say, because men have grown so proud, so arrogant, so high-minded against me, I say they cause me to be kindled in my wrath. That is, they cause me to be angered day by day with their misbehavior, their misconduct, and their ways and attitudes against me day by day. For I say, because they have chosen to believe the proud spirits that have infiltrated their minds and follow after them, I say they are no longer friends of mine. And I say that the consequence is the blind lead the blind, and they all are ending in the ditch. I say this day that I, the living God, am merciful unto the man, the woman who will humble themselves before me. That is, the ones who will bow down, receive their counsel of me, and be brought forth in my way. For I say, if you really consider how much mercy I give to the ones who will be coming forth in me, you will see that the same is endless. But I say, when men refuse me, resist me, and resent me, and attempt to re-image me, I say they bring their own sorrows. I say there are many in this wicked, vile, corrupt, and evil generation. I say they are full of sorrow day by day. And I say it is because they are so proud, so high-minded, and rebellious against me, that they will not walk my way. But I say they imagine if they do as they please, when they please, how they please, the same will give them peace of mind. But I say they gain no peace at all, but only trouble compounded by trouble. I say this day that I, the living God, am thoroughly disgusted with the wayward, the proud, the high-minded, who think they must do me a favor and re-image me. That is, they are so full of contempt and lacking in respect towards me, and they think somehow they get by with the same. That is, if they go on and on and on in a way that I, the living God, never ever intended for them, that somehow they are superior in the same. But I say they are nothing but empty-headed fools who have walked afar off from me. Now I say, if you consider that I, the living God, am the one who is ever present in tender mercy, I am the one who is ever present in loving kindness, I say that you will be able to partake always of me. But I say, if you are having evil imagination in your heart against me, I say you will try to re-image me to your own satisfaction. I say how stupid and dull men are, how dumb and far from me to think that they are the ones who can indeed re-image and change me, in order to gratify themselves, to satisfy themselves, yet I say they are never satisfied. And I say it is because they are sinning against me by all of their high-mindedness and pride and their re-imaging efforts. And I say, instead of being my friends, I count them as enemies, because they have waxed bold in their hatred towards me. That is, they are ventilating, exhibiting, and displaying their rebellion against me, and I say they are proven to be the fools. And I say it is because they are walking in a way that I never ever intended for my own. And I say they have chosen to go in a way that proves their own foolishness time and again, for all of their efforts are in vain. For I say, for all of the men who have come and gone upon the earth, I say there is none that can proudly say that they have changed me. But yes, they can say that they are in hell, for I say that is the reward that they have received for their efforts to mess with me. That is, when they think by all of their pride, their high-mindedness, and their self-importance that I, the living God, am somehow impressed by the same, I say they prove they are empty-headed fools. They prove they are nothing but fools who have been duped by demons and followed after folly. I say this day that I, the living God, absolutely do not find any pleasure at all in the ones who have chosen to go a-whoring from me. That is, the ones who have chosen to fellowship pride and high-mindedness rather than the humility way that I provide. And I say such ones as these will grow bigger and bigger and bigger in their own proud estimation as to how great they are. And I say before you know it, their heads will literally pop from their importance, and they will be no more. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to fellowship such fools, such mockers and scoffers who are rampaging in the land in this wicked generation. For I say they are strutting and boasting, displaying themselves, and putting on their vain shows. And I say there are those who have sought to re-image me by claiming that I, the living God, am promoting accumulation of worldly riches and earthly gain. But I say they are liars and deceivers led astray by the lust and greed of their own hearts. Now I say, if you really consider what it is that I, the living God, will do for the ones who are mine, I say that I will bring them forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I provide. And I say that I will give unto them the multiplied mercies that are only to be found in me. Now I say, if you consider the infinite mercy, the goodness, the loving kindness that is found in me, I say, why would you ever imagine you needed to re-image me? I say, what makes a man want to bring forth crafty invention is his own sinfulness, and of course his greed, his lust, and his way that he must have, he thinks. But I say the end of his own way will prove to be the course of his damnation, his destruction, and the loss of his soul. I say this day, why not be glad that I, the living God, am the one who is ever present unto thee to give thee the truth and the light upon thy path. I say, why not be glad that I am the one who will, of course, uplift thee and direct thee forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I give to my own. For I say, through me, the living God, you are given all that you have need of, time and again, for I am the one who is able. And it is me, the living God, who will cause thee to know what it is to be kept, for I am the keeper of all who are humble before me. But I say that the proud, the high-minded, the flippant, arrogant fools who insist they are right when they are wrong are the ones who end themselves in damnation. And I say, for all of their boasting and strutting and re-imaging efforts, I say they are all in vain. For I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and when proud men and women rise up against me, know that I rise up against them. And I say they are the ones who pay for their transgressions. They are the ones who literally curse their own generations for their departure from me. And I say you are living in a time when men have thought they could do away with me or elsewise re-image me to the extent that I cooperate with their sins. But I say the truth of it is they are living in imagination, in fabrication, for it is not true. For I say when they will continue in such ways of darkness, they are bringing unto themselves the consequence of sin. And I say they are bringing unto themselves the wretchedness that I, the living God, do give unto the ones who are far from me. Now I say, if you really consider what it is that a man will do when he tries to re-image me, I say that he brings to himself sore dismay. That is, he brings to himself multiplied sorrows, he brings to himself curses and afflictions, and he brings to himself his own damnation. So I say, for all of his proud boasting and his imagined state of elevated being, I say that he proves in the end he's nothing but an empty-headed fool, who allowed himself to be led astray by demons, following the course of the same. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to be inhabited by demons, to be following demons, and pursuing the course of your own damnation. But I say that I call thee to be brought forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I offer day by day. For I say it is me, the living God, that you are meant to be believing and trusting. It is me, the living God, you are meant to follow after and seek to please. For I say it is me, the living God, and me alone, who is the way of righteousness and truth. Walk in the same, and you are kept by me. But I say that the ones who are persistent and insistent in being unbelievers, in following folly, what is it that they will bring forth? I say they will bring forth the way of death, the way of damnation, and of course the way of their own destruction. So I say for all of their high-minded pride and imaginations that they have found a better way, I say they have found the way of fools. And I say they will indeed be the children of my wrath poured forth, for it is me, the living God, who will give the same unto them. I say this day, why not learn to adapt to me, to content yourself in me, and be thankful unto me? That is, why not be brought forth in the way that I give thee, which is the truth and the light always? I say, why not be glad that I, the living God, will give thee the light upon thy path, the truth, the strength, and the mercy time and again. For I say it is me, the living God, who is able to give thee the blessedness, the truth, the mercy, and the hope, and the peace day by day. And it is me, the living God, who is well able to give to thee the light and the truth, the strength and the mercy, the peace and the truth, day and day and day again. For I say there is no end to me, and I say if a man will keep himself under my mercy, my blessedness, I say that the same is continually poured out unto him. And I say likewise, if a man will choose to offend me and walk afar off, I say it is the cup of my wrath revealed that is endlessly poured forth unto him. I say it is up to men where they live by what they choose, whether they win or lose. And I say that the ones who are looking to gain a crown for themselves lose out with me. And I say because they are deceived by high-minded pride and vain conceit, I say they are easily made blind, led to the ditch, and there they remain. But I say that the ones who will desire my wisdom, my truth, and my light upon their path will be given the same. And yes, indeed, they will be brought forth in that which I, the living God, delight to give to them day by day. And I say that they will be uplifted in truth, directed in light, and strengthened, for I am indeed the one true God who is able. I say, therefore, in a wayward, vile, corrupt, and evil generation, consider how many mercies I offer unto thee. That is, that it is me, the living God, who is ever present, in the infinite mercy, the tender loving kindness, the truth that I provide. And it is me, the living God, who will be with thee time and again to bring thee forth, that you can continue rejoicing in me. For I say it is senseless to expend your days in opposition to me, and to find hell as your reward. I say it is wisdom to walk in the way that I give thee, ever thankful that you can be guided, directed, corrected, and instructed by me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of righteousness and truth, the way of mercy and hope, and the way of strength provided. And I say if it is me that you continue trusting, believing, and hoping in, adapting unto me as I am, you will find your joy in me. I say, give thanks, give praise.